my god! It does 90 and 99 in the second itself. Porsche Taycan.
ब्लिंकिंग आएगा तो
हाँ डला लूँगा पेट्रोल.
ब्लिंकिंग आएगा तो
ठीक है ओके जीजू. अच्छा वेट है इसमें.
इसीलिए गाड़ी में
हाँ
मेरे को कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा रहता है जब चलाता है.
हाँ ठीक है चलो बाय जीजू. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Look what I have today. This is the Benelli 502C. This is 2022 model. This is owned by my Jiju. If you don't understand the term Jiju, it's my sister's husband who owns this bike, and it's almost 2.5 years old now. I came to my Jiju's place today because my mom had some work here, but so I came by my car. And then because my office is very close to my Jiju's place, I thought why not take his bike today to office and let me make a first impression videos of this bike. I have ridden this bike in the past, it is just that I have not made any videos on it. But today I'll tell you my raw impressions of this motorcycle while riding on the way to my office. So let's get started with this video. Let me crank it up. It's already hot, so I can show you the sound. Wow, this bike does not feel like a twin cylinder engine. It feels like a 3-cylinder engine because Benellis are known to have this kind of exhaust note. After coming from a sports stance motorcycle, riding a cruiser motorcycle seems to be a bit different. But every motorcycle has its own characteristics. This is a 500cc parallel twin producing around 48 bhp of power. The power is same when I compare it with RS457, but the power delivery is linear in this bike when I compare it with the 457. So I don't want anyone in my subscriber to hate this bike because I love every motorcycle and every motorcycle is great. We need to respect it for the purpose it is made for. This motorcycle is not meant for racing. It is meant for cruising on the highway, enjoying the weekend rides, and that's it. Definitely has fun in it. The exhaust note, oh my god, it's so addictive. I'm not sure if you are able to hear it in the mic, but I'm able to hear it. The braking is awesome on this motorcycle because it has a twin disc setup up front. My ride is not that long today because my office is like just 5 kilometers from here, 5 to 7. Oh my god, it started raining. Oh, what the hell? I didn't expect rains to hit at this time while I was testing this bike. Shit. I need to be fast. Let's see if I'm able to make it to office. If it continues, I'll have to stop. Let's go. This is race against rain. I need to be quick. This is a fun motorcycle in the city as well. I love the braking and the sound. The power is expected because Benellis are known to produce the power higher in the rev band. So even this bike has that characteristic of producing the maximum power at the top end. Not like the 457 where the most of the power is concentrated in the mid-range. I think I will have to stop somewhere. because rain is increasing and I'm not wearing my rain jacket. Oh my god, Porsche Taycan, Karnataka registration. I didn't know that Taycan is an electric vehicle. This is an EV. Okay. What a day. The day I decided to ride this bike, I am caught up in rain. Let me know if you want to see comparison video between this bike and the 457. I know this is nowhere comparable to the 457 because this is in a different league, but it will be a fun video. If you guys want that, I can do that as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But I see a good open stretch ahead. Oh no. The punch is there in the top end for sure. Need to take a right from here. Let me give you some background about this engine. So this engine was debuted in the Benelli TRK 502C, if I'm not wrong, or the Leoncino. But the Leoncino 502X and the 502C, all three motorcycles have the same engine. So this is the on the cruiser platform. 502X is the adventure tourer, and the Leoncino was kind of a roadster motorcycle, but none of these bikes were sold in huge numbers. I'm not sure why, but the sound and the character of engine is very good. I'm really liking it, because back in the day, Royal Enfield, what is the problem with these guys? They want me to give them side even at a red signal. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about this engine because the time this engine came, Royal Enfield already had the 650s and most of the people went for that motorcycle. Just checking if the camera is recording. Yes. Oh my god, it does 90 and 99 in the second itself. The power is linear, but the gearing is very tall. 457 does around 91, 92 in the second. This does 98, 99 before hitting the limiter. And the limiter comes in at around 10,000 RPM. I am enjoying the sound on this motorcycle. Ten on 10 for the braking. It is on spot. This bike does not get ride-by-wire. It gets the mechanical throttle. You can see the cables here, and that's the reason why it does not get any riding mode. And in terms of electronics, it gets ABS. It does not get traction control and all those things. You don't need it on this bike because it has power all the way concentrated upper in the rev band. Till now I did not feel any heat also. But the switchgear quality, I must say, Benelli should have worked on the switchgear quality. Feels like a commuter motorcycle. This was the problem with the 600i as well. Being an inline 4-cylinder engine, the switchgear quality was not that great. But I came to know from my Jiju that the engine heating on this bike is a lot in summer. As of now it is rainy, so I can't feel it much, even in bumper to bumper traffic. I'm not sure of the tank capacity, but this tank is humongous. It feels like it will accommodate even 20 liters of fuel, because that's the stance they have given to this motorcycle. So cruiser motorcycles are meant to be fat and badass from the front, and the rear is very minimalistic, and this looks exactly a copy of the Ducati Diavel. I can call it a mini Diavel because this bike is heavily inspired from the Ducati Diavel. This is the new route which has been opened towards my office, because I always come from that route. Today I'm coming from this route, so getting to experience this. And my building is right in front. I can see the Amazon logo there. Shit. Roads are too much wet, need to be extra careful. Seems like it has rained a lot here. Good that I did not start early. And here is my office. Right now the time is... what is the time? Almost 3 p.m. I'll finish my work, I'll go inside office, and then I'll see you in the evening when I take out this bike again back to my Jiju's place, because I'll be taking this bike to his place because my car is parked there. Today is a Friday. I'm hoping I'll find some parking here. Usually I'll have to go up. Because of return to office, all the folks are coming to office by their own vehicle. Just look at the length of this motorcycle. It is not fitting inside this parking. My RS 457 fits exactly in this parking, but this motorcycle is so long that the front tire is coming outside. That's the length of this motorcycle. It's time to head to work. I'll see you once I'm done with my work. I'm done with my work and it's time to leave back. This bike is a lovely cruiser, but definitely not fit for riding every day in daily traffic. This bike does not appeal to the mass audience, but it is made for a very niche taste of riders. The TFT console is really small. It does not show anything apart from the kilometer reading, trip meter, gear indicator, RPM and speed. At least it should have provided distance to empty or the fuel economy, but nothing like that. It is always meant to be ridden in full tank, like how the Royal Enfields were previously. You never used to get the fuel gauge in that. I think we need to appreciate the motorcycle for what it is made for, because it is not made for everyone. It will not fit for everyone. I do not think I will face so much traffic even on a Friday, but it's a lot of traffic. Now I'm getting some open roads. This bike has a very big stance and it is quite stable at higher speeds because it has a lot of weight. The way it revs, oh my god, it pumps in enthusiasm. The only thing is, because the handlebar is too wide, I need to be extra careful while filtering in the traffic. Already 2 people asked me when I was standing at the traffic signal. I did not record it because my GoPro was off, but they were inquiring what bike is this, because not many people know this bike and it is not sold in huge numbers. So that's, of course, you get a kind of exclusivity with this bike. Now I'm able to feel little bit of heat near my ankle because the pegs are forward set just beside the engine compartment. The ground clearance is also good on this motorcycle. I was on a very rough patch of the road where it was quite a bit of up and down, and I thought it might hit the belly pan, but it did not hit anywhere. That's a very good indicator for a cruiser motorcycle. I forgot to mention the price of this motorcycle. So back in the day when it was purchased in 2022 April, it costed 6.45 lakhs. That was the on-road price. I'm not sure about the on-road price right now, but that was the price in 2022 April in Hyderabad. So definitely it's not a value for money motorcycle. It is meant to be for someone who needs sheer pleasure on the weekend rides. It would be really good to see how it performs on the touring front, because very less motorcycles were sold. I have not seen anyone taking this bike on a long tour. Now it's time to park this motorcycle again because I have reached at my Jiju's place. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you like this video on the Benelli 502C? And if you want to see a comparison video where I put the 457 against the Benelli 502C, I can do that as well, but you will have to comment for that. With that, it's time to close this video, and consider subscribing my channel if you found the content helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.